I'm about to start Onyx Storm, so here's my predictions. I feel like as I think about all of my predictions and expectations, like every hour I come up with something more and more and more, but I'm about to start it, so I have to kind of just solidify. Here's my predictions, here's where we are. I know Xaden kept Nolan alive during the battle just because they might need a mender, but I think first chance he's gonna kill him. Like, bruh mended Violet, so that way she could continuously be broken. Like, he's not forgiving that. Speaking of Nolan, Naolin, I think was his name, Terran's past rider. I think he's still alive, and I think he's like Venom or something. Also, it's really hard to be like, I think this person's Venom, I think this person's Venom, now that we know that it's possible, and they're hiding within the college, and Jack Barlow is one of them. Like, I'm thinking back, I think Varish was Venom. Terran said something weird about Naolin, about like he didn't fail, he gave everything or something like that, and that makes me think that he's not dead. Because like what happened with Xaden? He didn't fail, he gave everything by becoming Venom. For the moment, those are all of my like specific Venom predictions, but I don't know, I'm just expecting them to pop out left and right. And speaking of villains, I don't think Colonel Ados is a villain, but he started out Iron Flame real strong, real evil, real keen on like assassinating some people, and then all of a sudden he disappeared, and I don't think that's the last that we're gonna see of him. I don't think he's Venom, but I don't think he's exactly against them. Anyway, I'm expecting to see more of him, and I'm expecting him to be like big bad. Now that Andarna's older, I'm definitely expecting to figure out what Violet's second signet is. I think she's some kind of intrinsic. Like whatever her second one is, it has something to do with information because she's a scribe. Like it's about what the writer needs. And her first one is lightning to like protect others. Like she's so selfless. So the second one has to be linked to like her being a scribe and her need for information and somehow. So I think she's got to be some kind of intrinsic. Xaden's not getting cured. That's definitely not happening this book. That was like a big bomb to drop in the second book in a 5-book series. Like, no, he's not getting cured in Onyx Storm. I'm assuming everyone's gonna go back to Basgiath. Like, after the whole battle, and now that's warded, and Arisha isn't warded. Like, I'm assuming they're gonna go to Basgiath. I'm not sure if the Flyers are going or not. Because if the wards are proper wards, then they're not gonna be able to wield their gifts within the wards. That'll be an interesting tension. I don't really know what's to come from that, but I'm assuming Riders, Basgiath, Flyers, maybe Basgiath. Also, there's gonna be so much tension because like half of them yeeted out of there and some of them are still there and they're gonna be like, you're traitors. And then if the Flyers show up, like that's a whole nother level of tension. Never mind, for writing's sake, I'm convinced everyone's going back. That will be great tension, delicious on the page. No question that Eric is gonna end up king at some point. So I'm assuming that we're gonna meet his older brother that Violet also knows. I think his name was Halden? Or am I confusing that with Throne of Glass, Dorian's brother Holland? I think his name's Halden. I think he might get... No, I don't think he's gonna get killed this book. But we're gonna meet him, for sure. And then at some point during this series, like, he's gonna get... I'm assuming Xaden's gonna do it, because he already killed one of them. He said he doesn't mind killing another prince. I'm assuming him and Arik are gonna, like, fully make up. I don't know if that's gonna happen this time around, because now he's a Venom. Violet and Xaden keep making this, like, reference to being each other's gravity. And when we were at the... Was he a Viscount? When we were at, like, the Viscount's palace in the last book, the Venom was in some kind of box thing that like suspends it from gravity so that way they can't channel from the earth and they are each other's gravity. I actually don't know where I'm going with this one, but something's gonna happen with that. Maybe we're gonna suspend Xaden from gravity. Oh, and the general that Xaden killed in the end of Iron Flame is not dead. Absolutely not dead. Like what I learned from the first two is if you don't see a body, they're not dead. Jack Barlow. He killed him and then he went down the river. He's not dead. I think we're gonna get way more Andarna because we barely got any of her in Iron Flame because she was going through the dreamless sleep. And now that there's more of that, we need to further develop that relationship. Because we saw that she was really like Violet's safe place in Fourth Wing. We know that Sagal's pissed at Xaden, meaning that Terran is probably like also kind of mad and there's going to be like tension between him and Violet. Therefore, we're going to need more Andarna because Violet's going to need more Andarna. And I'm predicting that the end of this book in some kind of cliffhanger form is going to be Andarna finding more dragons that are like her. Maybe in the Isle Kingdoms. They keep talking about the Isle Kingdoms and how like they're like they haven't had contact with them in forever and we don't know where Andarna came from, but we know that like her egg was brought over, what they say, 600 years ago or something like that. Like we're going to the Isle Kingdoms.